Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm always kind of thinking like anything could be a horror movie. Like, I get excited about what's the version of this movie if it happened in real life.
Right.
And so like even just coming up with um the wish part and a wish going wrong and her becoming obsessed with him. What really excites me is like, what if you treated a concept like that really grounded in reality, and what if it happened in real life, and what would the reactions be like, and what would that person decide to do, and how crazy could it get? So that really excited me and it's kind of the way I treat everything. Like my next movie is what if you actually ran into a ghost for real? And what would you really do? And that's just it excites me to take premises that we have seen before and like kind of cha change the angle a little bit, you know? Oh, wow. That's
Sorry,
crazy.
before some of the screenings, they're playing the One Wish Willow commercial that was online, like before the
Oh,
movie starts.
oh, I see. That I thought that was kind of st how they started off in the film.
Oh,
Okay,
wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I did not know that. No, no, no.
okay.
No,
I
the
thought that was
movie.
kind of pretty intention they would start off with, but
Thank you. Yeah, I mean like there was so many people that auditioned to play Nikki. Like and a lot of talented girls came out, but there was usually like a couple things that they couldn't get right, or like they got the horror stuff right, but they didn't get like the normal stuff right, or vice versa. And when Indy came in, she was already highly recommended by the Capstone. So because she had done a movie with them, and she had like this like interest. She brought something really interesting to Nikki as far as like I had made Nikki this like really sweet character, and she kind of brought like a sassiness to her that kind of put Bear even more in the friend zone. And so right off the bat, I kind of liked her for that. And then really wasn't until we were on set that I got to see how far she could take it, and she really surprised me, and she nailed it. Um, yeah, I mean, she's like what I wanted to do is I just didn't want her to be too like scary monster demonic. I really wanted her to be grounded and I wanted it to feel like whatever she was doing was real and could happen in real life. Like even though this movie has elements of it that are magic, I wanted the spell to basically just be a real girl whose goal now is to get with Bear in any way she can. And so I wanted her to feel like she wasn't playing into demons, she was playing into like crazy, jealous, clingy girlfriend. Yeah, well, it's actually the aspect ratio is 3:2. So four,
so
so four,
sorry, oh
yeah,
sorry
which
about that.
no, no, it's okay. Like yeah, it's very similar. 4:3 is like this, and then three
Right,
two
right,
is literally just like that. So it's
right,
only
right.
a little bit wider, but basically, if you think about like the reason I wanted to do that is because I first of all I love the extra head space that kind of a taller aspect ratio gets you.
Hmm.
And there's a certain feeling, especially when you're shooting a lot of center composed images. There's a feeling that you get when you have this extra headspace that kind of feels a little like there's more emptiness in the screen that can sometimes result in like feeling uneasy. And then another thing is that like we wanted the 3:2 aspect ratio is almost the perfect aspect is the exact aspect ratio of when you take a picture.
Mm,
So like if you were to take out your phone and take a picture, it's that 3:2 aspect ratio. And so each frame for me was kind of like a picture. And we
mm,
were able to take these kind of take frames of someone's life. And you'll notice that the camera is very still in this movie. It doesn't move a lot. And
mm,
so it was it was nice to like compose images that felt like a picture.
mm.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean it's a trick as old as time, but I think if you can show your monster a little less, you
Mm,
can keep the like keep it suspenseful and um the science of it is kind of like not knowing her intention. You know, especially early on in the movie, you're still kind of figuring out what this spell is going to do to her. Is she going to like kiss him or is she going to kill him? You know, what is she going to do? And so when
mhm,
you hide someone's face, you kind of hide their intention and there's a little bit of an unpredictability and you don't really know how you're supposed to feel as an audience member.
mm,
Um, and so it was something that I really wanted to toy around with.
mm.
Yeah, I mean, your brain kind of, it's something I've been doing since I was a filmmaker, since I first started, because, well, mostly like it's all started from not having a lot of money.
Mm.
And
Right, 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 right.
and you can get away with some pretty scary stuff by just doing some sound design. And so it kind of
Right.
comes in from my roots of
Mm,
kind of using sound design to continue the chaos that's off screen and continue the you can kind of paint a picture in the audience's head, and whatever picture they paint in their head, it could be very much creepier than what's actually what you could do in real
mm,
life, right? So you letting the audience use their imagination. You hear her knocking on that bathroom door, but you don't see what her face looks like. Who knows what she looks like when she's doing that? It's nice to let the audience use their own imagination sometimes. But
mm.
sound design has been so important to me from the get, and
Right.
it's like a really big part of my process. No, no. I mean, no, I mean just watching movies and being inspired by, the films that I like
Right.
I love like the Ari Aster has really been able to capture some really raw emotions in like Midsummer and stuff and
Mhm.
yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I there's films and filmmakers I really look up to and I find inspiration from all walks of life. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, really interesting. I mean, I didn't know if he was gonna do it. I was surprised that I was like, does he know how small the role is? I don't know if he's interested. But my team was like, no, he says he wants to do it. And so we gave it to him and he's a really nice guy, and really down to earth and we were just happy to have him.
Okay, thank you so much. I had a good time talking to you, Caris. Sorry about Leah and Isabella asking one more question there. Thank you
Oh,
so
it's
much for
okay.
the interview.